One of the most popular methods of handling these materials is with a two-wheeled hand truck. It doesn't seem to be very complicated, not a whole lot that can go wrong, right? Well, like anything else in the workplace, the potential for personal injury is greatly reduced if you follow a few basic principles when working with a hand truck. Before you begin your workday, you should always inspect your hand truck. A simple inspection takes only a few minutes, but can save you time and inconvenience later. Check the tires for wear and the tire pressure. Tighten any loose nuts on the truck. Look for bent or broken parts. If you find a problem, you need to take care of it before you start your route. To avoid accidents and prevent damage to your hand truck, always make sure to fasten it securely in a sturdy hand truck carrier or inside your truck. When you're getting into the cab, always use the hand grips. This may seem pretty basic, but because you do this repeatedly throughout the day, it can cause back problems and sprains if done incorrectly. Likewise, when getting out, look down, check the ground for anything slippery or wet, and use the hand grips. Step down, don't jump. Jumping puts undue stress on your spine and muscles. Once you arrive at your destination, scope out the best path you should take. Make sure there's a clear path. Look for uneven surfaces like cracks or holes in the pavement, curbs, and take note of high traffic areas. Watch out for people and vehicles. Check for blind corners and doors that you may need to prop open or those that open toward you. Everyone wants to take the shortest route, but sometimes to avoid traffic or an unsafe surface, you might need to go a little bit out of your way. Move things out of your way if you can. And once your path is clear, you put your curb ramp into place so that you can push the hand truck up over the curb instead of dragging it backwards. Again, the less strain you put on your back throughout the day, the better. When it comes to loading your hand truck, the little details make a big difference. Stack the load carefully, centering each piece so that the load is balanced and stable. Put the heavy stuff on the bottom and the light stuff on the top. Sometimes this will require you to restack some items, but take the time. Stacking correctly prevents product damage and makes a safer, more secure load. Now, this is what you don't want to do. Stack your hand truck too high. With a load like this, you're risking the possibility of damaging your product, hurting yourself by spilling the load on your foot, or running into someone else because of your blocked vision. Making an extra trip is better than spending time cleaning up a spill, so never stack more than you can easily control. When you have a lot of product to move, a convertible truck is recommended. It easily converts from the two-wheel into the four-wheel position. These trucks save trips and are safer for larger loads. And when you're loading, don't bend over or twist at the waist with your feet planted. Protect your back by lifting with your legs with your head up, back straight, and using your feet to turn. Remember, you're not just lifting 40 pounds. Over the course of a typical delivery day, you could move as much as 9 tons. Once you've scoped out a safe path, stacked the load so it's balanced with the heavy stuff on the bottom and not so high that it blocks your view, it's all about technique. With a firm grip, push the load. Be aware of what's going on around you, anticipating what's around every corner. Avoiding any obstacles, watching out for people, and moving at a speed you can manage. Whenever possible, push with the load in front of you. One exception to the rule is if you have to get over a curb without a ramp. Try to avoid pulling whenever possible because it can cause back strain, and you can't see what's ahead. Here's another exception. Pull the load upstairs. Stair climbers on your hand truck make it easier. Pull the load up smoothly, and let it down smoothly. Don't zigzag by dragging one wheel up at a time. If the load is too heavy to pull up evenly, make another trip to avoid spilling your load. If you have access to a powered stair-climbing hand truck, use it. Remember, always look for ways to lessen the stress on your back. This includes walking at a smooth, steady speed, and of course, being aware of what's happening around you so you have time to react. Don't go faster than a speed that lets you stop on a dime anytime. A forklift will always win in this situation. And when you do need to stop and park your truck, leave it upright and out of the way, nose flat on the ground and away from traffic. Always choose the right tool for the job. A curved back hand truck is best for kegs, cylinders, or flour bags. And be sure to latch the keg hook to secure the load. Use 6 and 4-wheel trucks when you need to carry larger loads. Use hand trucks with hand brakes for moving product on ramps or inclines. They allow you to control the load better, which is safer and easier on your back. The 3-position hand truck is a very versatile tool you can use for all sorts of deliveries. The incline position creates a very stable load that's easy to roll, a true back saver. And the large capacity saves trips. If you prefer to use a standard hand truck for water bottles, use a truck with trays to hold them in place securely. When you need to maneuver large loads around in tight areas, use a truck with a tight turning radius. The 6 offset casters on this model make moving heavy loads quick and easy. But for general use, it's a straight-back 2-wheeler. Hand trucks are great tools, safe and convenient if you use them right. In summary, inspect your hand truck before you start your day. Climb into and out of the cab carefully. Scope out the route for low traffic and fewest obstacles. Load only what you can control. Don't risk losing the load, hurting yourself or others. Heaviest cartons on the bottom and never stacked above eye level. Whenever possible, push with the load in front and don't walk backwards except when you're dealing with curbs and stairs, and use a stair climber. When it comes to stairs and inclines, go up and down straight. Do not zigzag. Don't go too fast. Move smoothly and steadily. Choose the right hand truck for the job. One with handbrakes for ramps and inclines, curved back for kegs, convertible for big loads, straight back for most things. And be considerate about where you leave your hand truck. Out of the way, never lying down, upright with nose on the ground. And don't use the hand truck as a ladder. Remember, your hand truck is a great tool if you use it safely. So take care of yourself and your hand truck, and you'll both keep rolling for a long time.